Security in Asia took center stage at the Shangri-La Dialogue as the US and China continue to spar over the South China Sea. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu and this is The Heat. China says it has every right to protect its interests in the South China Sea. This according to a top Chinese military official who was responding to comments by the US Secretary of Defense criticizing Beijing's military deployments. Meanwhile, the keynote speaker at the Shangri-La Dialogue, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, took a different approach. CGTN's Miro Lu reports from Singapore.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi delivered the keynote address at this year's Shangri-La Dialogue, just days after the U.S. renamed its Pacific Command to Indo-Pacific Command in a nod to India's rising security role in the region. Modi's speech was confident yet relatively subdued. He called for ASEAN centrality and unity and endorsed a vision where middle powers, rather than superpowers, serve as anchors of stability and prosperity.
Inclusiveness, openness, and ASEAN centrality and unity, therefore, lie at the heart of the new Indo-Pacific. India does not see the Indo-Pacific region as a strategy or as a club of limited members.
The U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis took a more hardline tone in his presentation, reiterating his country's centrality to preserving a rules-based order in Asia.
Make no mistake, America is in the Indo-Pacific to stay. This is our priority theater. Our interests and the regions are inextricably intertwined.
Well, the message is that Americans try to create a regional security framework that is dominated by the United States, of course, but at the same time hoping to get as many partners in the region for the purpose of restraining, or they probably like to use rebalancing the rise of China. The problem for that strategy is that it declared that strategy being free and open, but the way Mattis expressed or described, it looks like a very exclusive rather than inclusive.
Miro Lu, CGTN, Singapore.